Good afternoon. This is Grateful Ed. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I want to tell everybody hello, and I'm sending my love to everyone and everyone. And I want to especially thank the people that have stood up for me or have stood up for themselves in order to voice their opinion, do what they need to do in order to break these generational curses. It is a great time in our life. Even though there's so much tragedy, it's real important to find the positive light out of that. And I want to say that there's no way I could do the things that I do without God. Okay? I believe in Jesus, and I believe Christ is our King. I want to start today talking about critical race theory. Critical race theory is Marxist communist ideology being taught through our K through 12, through the universities, through society, through the corporations. They're trying to implement it in the military, and it won't be tolerated. These things simply don't add up with the values of the United States of America. So it is so great to know that there's so many people standing together as one in order to defend our country, our way of life, and basically good from evil. That's what we're up against in this spiritual battle. So, Superintendent Cooper, I'm calling you out. You are the plausible deniability for the Mason School Board. I highly suggest you contact Project Veritas, America's Principles Project, momsforliberty.org, stopcriticalracetheory.com, or the Heritage Foundation, and tell your story before it's too late. Again, sir, you are the plausible deniability for the Mason School Board. And anyone that's been affiliated with that, no matter how young or old, that have opened up and, voiced their opinion about really what's going on, I thank you. I thank you, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Again, with good positive movement, good positive news, all the investigations that are popping right now, election interference, J6, that's a big one. The Lockerbie, Scotland incident, clearly terrorism. A lot of people, there's a lot of pain and a lot of grief by all these setups and acts of terrorism around the world. It's time we separate from that, stand up to it. It's not going to be tolerated in the new world. There's no need, there's no need. So, the other thing is everyone that has known that things have been wrong but have taken the action and put up with the crap that we all got to as far as being part of this matrix, it's a great day for that. It really, really is. So I wanted to convey that. That's very important. Okay. Because of my experience, and because of the things that I've witnessed in my life, okay, and, with my ancestors, the awakening, it's real important to know that the goals that I've set, and these things are very high bar, okay? They're a very high bar, okay? So, it's very important for me to know and understand the mission that whether it was my lawsuit against the Mason School Board, whether it be royalties that I've been locked out of, disenfranchised from, withheld, perhaps on the YouTube, that's a strong possibility. The property that's been stolen, the intellectual data on any of my work, taking my work, distorting it, putting out there. Okay, it's already out there, but it's time that we stood up, I stand up, and get the royalties for the things that I have earned. Okay, and it's real important to know that with those blessings, that they'll be used in order to help people from the ground up and separate from all this matrix shit. Okay. And that's my goal. And, with God's blessing, these things are going to happen, especially in my position, given my history. Just a side note, I want to say, intrinsically, I've always felt that there was something very, very funny about what happened at the hospital where I was born, okay? But I'm taking a new look on that. Instead of what I initially thought was a switch, maybe it's something a lot deeper that I don't understand. But it's a great day when we're going to find out. During these times, it's, the prices are too high. Everyone sees that the Biden administration is a failure, okay? And that their puppets are up there just talking circular arguments that don't make any sense, But it's real important to me, knowing the history of our country, our state, okay? Knowing a time when the grass was green and it wasn't all polluted. And knowing a time when, we were celebrating brotherhood of man, and that our country had to be defended at all costs, according to the Constitution and the traditions of America and our ancestors, okay? So, to see this squeezing out the middle class and, just having the elite ruling and then really they're slaves is not going to fly, okay? And together is how we do that. This is not about me, but I feel called to voice my opinion and share my experiences and turn this story into a positive story for everyone to see. The attacks on the citizens, okay, with the towers, with the gang stalking, okay. Okay, in my opinion, what's happening is you're going against nature's law, the laws of nature, okay? So, in the end, God wins the spiritual battle. So, these things must go, okay? They have to be out of the equation as far as freedom goes, not only in America and around the world. So, the other thing I wanted to say was, I look back a little bit now, and I think about all the energy that was used to gather personal information, okay, and to use that information in order to set people up, okay. People that you love, you say you love, okay, and I believe that's true. However, how in the world can you use, that dualism? To me, I'm getting to the heart now, for me, of this MK Ultra brainwashing shit, okay? Because those actions don't coincide with love and true love, okay? And that's pure evil. And it must stop, okay? There's no doubt about that. It must stop. Everybody sees it for what it is, okay? Okay, along with the things that I grew up with that just don't seem right, was the Yank Boyer situation, okay? Of course, there's the folklore that he committed suicide and everything, right? Okay, but because people have been suppressed and wouldn't talk, just would not talk because of fear, okay? Those days are gone, okay? So I had the unique experience of speaking to Warren County contractor Diane, okay? And she came out and told me. She said, The bus driver did it. So, Diane was a contractor there from Warren County helping June, okay, to whom I reached out to in good faith effort, all right. But with those words, the bus driver did it, and his family, crime syndicate, really, that what it turns out to be with my family, anyway. And I guess everyone has to take a look at their own and see where they fit in that equation. It leads me right back to my Aunt Faye and her relationship, okay, with the Easters, right there at Basor's Flower Shop. Now, these are my opinions, okay? These are what I feel. This is what I've been called to say. And I truly do believe that. So these things have all been seen, and I would urge some of the elders in the community to speak up about these things, because all's being revealed. It really is. So I wanted to share that, because that's suicide, and then Apke's suicide. I spoke about Hazel and Ralph's son, suicide. Gabbard, questionable things there. I don't know because I was not here. It's just the feeling that I have, and the desire to speak my mind. The energy is, I'm a little frustrated and pissed off, really about the things that have gone on and the things that continue to go on as far as gang stalking and manipulation goes. So, but the main thing I want to talk about also is, with our chance to stand up and do something, there's no greater time. It's Christmas time. There's a lot of joy. There's a lot of happiness. And I want to do what I can in order to, keep that vibration high, okay? And basically, that's what I've tried to do my whole life, But now I can see more reasons why. And also know that there's so much that I don't know, okay? So anyway, I wanted to say that. It's very important, like I say, everyone that has stood up, with their voice, with their pen, collectively, sharing information about, things that have gone on in the past to try to right those wrongs. Because really, who wants to live in any community, whether it be United States or around the world, with, this kind of Nazi tactics going on? Nobody I know, if you're in tune with peace and harmony and, trying to move ahead in a positive manner. Everybody should be themselves, We'll get there. We will get there. There's no doubt. Again, when you talk communism, and from what I understand, they want to take everything away so they have total control. But the freedom of religion and, our freedom to worship as we speak, and not be judged or categorized that or put in a group and class because of it. Or definitely not used, as a spy tactic. While you think you're doing something good, and you are, you still got the people in the church that, let's face it, they're at the heart of the problem with their gossip, innuendo, lies, and rumors, these type of things. It's real important that we not let that deep state take away our religion, okay? Because no matter what is going on, you can still find God, and you can still find a way that you are comfortable with as far as worshiping your higher power. And I really do believe that. And also, in every category that's put out, and federally mandated, that there will not be discrimination against, age, sex, gender, uh, disability, race, these type things, you know. It seems as though through manipulation, everything has been turned around to make us feel bad about our country when we've got the greatest country in the world. Definitely worth standing up, defending, okay? When it comes to race, you know, and I understand I'm older, but there was a time when the love and, you know, the harmonious relationship between brotherhood and men, okay, and I include women in that, don't get me wrong, okay, everybody in that, you know, one world and, we're, you know, positive change, we do it together, okay, and it seems as though all that's been manipulated and twisted in order to make us resent the things that really are the foundations of our country, if that makes sense. So, and for God, you know, as far as brotherhood. Again, you know, it's togetherness with the love and the joy and the happiness is, it's how we win, okay? The other part to that is we got to stand strong in our convictions. And, you know, fight for our rights, fight in this spiritual battle. So God wins in the end. And it's time to stop the chaos, okay? It is time. Way past due. Tori Morris, she ran for Secretary of State of Ohio. She was denied being put on the ballot as a Republican, okay? She ran as an independent. She gathered her signatures. Frank LaRose and the Republican rhinos in Ohio discredited her count, the way I understand. Okay, so Tori sued them, and she won. She won in Ohio Supreme Court, which is historic and it is unprecedented. Okay. Through my time in Ohio, okay, it's always been either go this way or that way. Go with the Republicans. We don't want Democrats. When I was briefed that, you know, vote Democrat, right, from my elders who were definitely, how can I say it? They were suppressed in their true beliefs, what they really wanted to say and do. Okay, so there's that dichotomy, okay. The other thing is the things that happen on election years. I've been briefed a long time ago that things get, they can get very unstable, okay, to say the least, and bad things that can happen. These things need to stop, okay. Now, Tori has a lawsuit. Now I understand it is for the counting of the votes, and I believe it is also on the discrimination of what the Republicans and Frank Rose, the Secretary of State, has done in order to suppress her. Single mom, fighting for what she believes in, okay, taking on the establishment, she should be celebrated. Our view of women growing up was not a, how can I say it? A lot of people is really solid and good, okay, but overall, it was not a positive view as far as, how can I say it? How we should treat women with the respect and dignity that they deserve. And that goes across the board instead of minimalizing them. So the great news about this new lawsuit, or it's not new, but it's just working its way through the courts, is that the Ohio Supreme Court has already ruled on the issue. Okay. So, but the current Ohio Supreme Court denied it. So here we are. If it goes to the Supreme Court, and I believe it will, there's always been a ruling. So I believe Tor is destined to win that case, and that's good news for everybody. Also, her journalistic work, you can find it at ToriSays.com. She's had these articles out there for a few years, and that's new to me, okay? These things have been out there for a long time, especially on Hunter Biden and the laptop, okay? J6, that's more current, but it's very valid, okay? And factual. And I really do believe that a lot of these journalists, they know that in order to do the kind of work that she's putting out, they don't want to go through that kind of torment and gang stalking and minimalization. So, you can check her work at ToriSays.com, and I believe she's going to win that case. President Trump was right about a lot of things. He was right about our First Amendment rights. He was right about Common Core. He's right about our Second Amendment rights. He was right about the fact that, yeah, they're after him. They've targeted him, but really they're after us, okay? And that's a great thing. It really is, because people stood up and understood that this is way bigger than any one person, way bigger than me, way bigger than any one person. President Trump was right about Senator McCain, okay? He was right about Obama and Obama's birth certificate. He was right about the Chinese and the unfair trade practices. Also, he was right about China manipulating their currency in order to, make more money off of each dollar that's been transferred. Can you imagine the amount of money this is? Even since, I guess, the 90s, how much? And they're just using our money in order to expand across the world, in my opinion. That's what China does. That's what they've done, and it won't be successful. President Trump was right about empowering his combatant commanders in order to go accomplish their mission. Everyone knows no one can stop the U.S. military. President Trump was right about January 6th. More to come about that. He was right about John Kerry, okay? And we do not have to ponder to any other foreign country for our energy needs. Energy needs are a matter of national security, okay? We have the resources, we have the workers, we have the technology. We're independent. You don't need to go anywhere else, So, and President Trump was right about the election. So I want to thank you very much. Thank you for watching. I'm having some technical difficulties lately. My store is on hold at Duman's. Soon to be open. And I just want to wish you have a great day. God bless you. God bless America. And keep on keeping on. Have a great day.